So, hi.
Okay,
Hello.
last time, Rezcal and Belina were making out, and
What?
Okay,
Long
what
file.
happened in the actual campaign, not your fanfiction?
and then Rezcal and Belina made out and had many blue Rezcal babies. Alright, yeah, you guys are in the bar. It's a hustle and bustling place. Patrons are quite excited for Booze Gone Wild. Belina, you were looking at the rooms out back where couples tend to go in for a set amount of times.
Okay, I need to find basement. Okay, is this place a 2-story place?
Not to your knowledge.
Okay.
Well, we know there's a basement, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, 2 stories upward.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry.
So, am I able to, like, look, is it a hallway that I can look down before, instead of going actually inside?
Like the back rooms?
Yeah.
No, it's velvet curtains closed off by a velvet roof.
Oh. I'm gonna assume that that's not the basement.
There are guards at the place as well.
I'm gonna assume that it's not the basement. They wouldn't hide the basement, but not hide it. What other doors are there?
There's a door behind the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Leads into the back room area. There's 2 doors leading off backstage. On stage left and stage right.
Mm-hmm.
And she came from those, right?
Yep, you came from stage left. No, stage right.
Mm.
Unless you have a very strong, passionate opinion about otherwise. While there
It's
is
only-
on the second floor, there is a lighting area, some rafters
Mm-hmm.
above the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Lena, you gotta find the dungeon map.
I need my compass. I'm
I'll tell you what
gonna
a big key is.
talk to the bartender.
Alright. Well, you float over to the bartender, and meanwhile, ditto.
I've been watching the Koopa ringleader guy carefully, just kind of lost in thought, but also
How are you watching him?
I was sitting at a table somewhere where I had like a vantage point to his table.
How long are you watching him?
Ever since I got in, basically.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Are you making any attempt to stay hidden from view or anything like that?
I mean, I'm trying to act like I'm just sitting at a table by myself just to hang out, but yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I'm trying to
Roll
not...
a charisma perform check.
Alright.
First roll of the session.
Yeah. 3.
First roll of the session.
Oh, and we are implementing that system, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what system?
Where
It's a secret.
when you roll a attribute skill combination roll, you get to roll the skill twice and keep the higher one.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just so that the fact that we have skills actually means something.
Mm-hmm.
It means something. It meant something before. It just means more now.
But yeah, I don't actually have performance. That's still the one broad skill that Caesar lacks. So yeah, I rolled a 3.
So basically, occasionally, you're mostly just staring at him. But very occasionally, you look up at the ceiling and begin to whistle.
Great.
That's about as conspicuous as my trying to blend in not being a cop.
Yeah. Well, you're in that yellow, orange, and puke green polka dot dress.
Alright, it's forest green?
That's what you think, indeed.
So after about
Caesar is throwing
30
shade.
seconds, after about 30 seconds or so,
Yeah.
you hear, or you look at him, and he's staring right back at you.
All right.
And he calls over to you and he says, "What? You got a problem with me?"
Just tell him you want to date him.
No.
Oh.
It worked for Maria.
I guess I walk up and I I mean, how close am I sitting to him, I guess?
I don't know. Up to you.
Okay, I mean, I was thinking I was sitting kind of far away, so if he's yelling loud enough that he's yelling across the bar, then I guess I...
Yeah.
He sees you all the way across the bar goes silent. Hey!
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
Well, I'm not going to yell back, so I guess I get up and I walk over, and I just say, no, sorry, I'm just trying to see what your deal is.
That's not gonna happen to you.
Oh my god.
He says, what my deal is.
Yeah, sorry,
Do
I
you
was
know
looking...
who you're talking about? Who
No,
you're
no,
talking to right now?
I don't. I was looking for someone, and I was curious
All
if
of
you were
his,
them.
they interrupt you as you're talking.
Okay.
All of his, minions start laughing and guffawing and being like, ah, he didn't know that he was talking to the graveyard pirates, huh? Huh? What kind of idiot comes in here and doesn't know you?
Guffaw.
And they begin to guffaw.
Alright. I say, my mistake. I guess I don't know much these days. Who are the graveyard pirates? What do you guys
What do
do?
you mean these days?
That's what I said?
Who are the graveyard pirates? Ha! Only the greatest gang in the history of the Mushroom Kingdom. You must have heard of us.
Maybe the name sounds familiar. My apologies. It's nice to be in your presence.
Oh, your apologies. It's nice to be in our presence. Do you hear that, boys? It's nice to be in our presence.
Guffaw.
Why, it's nice to be in our presence, too. They begin to guffaw. Well, I'm glad that you approve of us, Mr. I didn't catch your name.
Holly, I guess I'll just tell him. Caesar.
Salad.
Mr. Caesar. Strange name for a toad.
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh no, you're gonna join them.
That it is. Well, Mr. Caesar, be sure you don't get hurt here, okay?
Aw. Just watching out for you. I swear, you're gonna end up joining the graveyard pirates.
I say, yeah, I'll be careful.
Oh, you do that. We're gonna be right here, okay? You can watch us if you want.
What do you guys do?
What do we do? What do you think the graveyard pirates do?
Oh,
Sell socks.
I guess that's a good point. You grave robbers, I guess?
What? No, nothing like that.
Man, way to be way off.
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a handful of fire flowers and sort of shuffles them around. Any of this look familiar to you?
Oh, nice.
Did you hear that, boys? It's nice.
They're gardeners.
Guffaw.
Guffaw.
I need a laugh track.
Well, if there's one thing Caesar lacks, it's tact. So I guess, so where do you guys get something like that?
Oh, we grow it. All naturally, you know.
Oh,
Wait,
We
nice.
grow it in my mom's backyard.
is fire flower a euphemism for guns or for weed?
Both.
Neither
It's
is
a
fire
mixture.
fire. They're regulated weapons.
Basically, firearms that you can grow.
Okay.
You can blaze it while getting them headshots.
Well, these are homegrown, right from my mom's backyard, my mom's garden.
Alright,
You know how moms are. Always growing plants.
that's nice. Alright, I was just, I'm sorry
Oh,
to
it's
bother you.
nice! It's nice again, boys. We're just such nice people. Did you know that?
I'm sorry to bother you. I'm just poking around these days looking for information about ASMT. If you guys got nothing to do with that, then I guess I will be on my way.
Oh, you're going to be on your way. I wasn't aware I said you could leave.
Oh.
Bada boom.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
No, I think you should stay right there.
Sit with us.
Yeah, sit with us.
I really want these guys to accept him as their own.
I don't think that's the direction this is heading.
I really wish it was the direction it was heading.
Plot points? Plot points, anyone?
Plot points.
I say, all right.
He pulls up a chair right next to him. Come on! You can
Say,
sit
all
right
right.
next to me.
Is there
Guffaw.
something I can help you with?
Oh! You could be our entertainment.
Oh man.
But I'm
Oh,
not
man.
part of the show. Do I look like a boo to you?
Actually, don't sit down. Why don't you stand on this table here for me?
Oh,
I wish I wasn't distracted by all this boo gone wild nonsense.
Is that the sound of you getting on the table?
That's coming from Rauka's mic, I think. Let's see.
Keep that in, please.
Down to the table.
I mean,
I don't know what to do.
I already
Then
sat
it
down when he
explodes.
pulled out the chair, so,
Oh.
yeah,
Well, as you're approaching the chair, he slams it back in and he tells you what I said
Okay.
earlier.
okay, then,
I can just imagine
Okay.
Caesar just sweating bullets.
yeah,
With his sexy pompadour.
I run! Run out of the building!
I mean, he's still trying to act like he's being, congenial and, you know, polite, and, respectful, but as much as he can. I mean, he's not uncharismatic, he's just,
Tactless.
yeah. So yeah, I guess, why do you want me up on the table?
Because I want you up on the table.
I want you to dance.
You don't really have a choice. But I'm asking you politely. Since you were so nice to me. And everyone begins to laugh.
Guffaw.
Guffaw!
So, I guess I shrug, try and act like it's not that big of a deal, and I climb up onto the table and just
Roll a charisma perform check.
alright. Ooh, 8.
Alright. Well, he does get in the post back.
You dance well.
No.
They haven't asked me to dance.
As you shrug,
I'm trying to act like getting up on
as
the
you
table.
shrug
is-
nonchalantly,
Okay.
they begin laughing. They can see through your booze.
Say what?
They can see you're clearly uncomfortable.
Fair enough. But I mean, yeah. So now I'm standing on the table, just trying to stand there like it's a normal place to stand.
And he,
This is all part of your plan, right, Dito?
pulls out a fire flower. He says, "Watch this, boys." And he blows on it directly at your feet.
Alright, well I guess I try and jump over it.
Jump on his head!
It's a Koopa, come on.
And then...
I thought he was a Hammer Brother.
No,
He's him.
he's a Koopa wearing Hammer Brother, like, outfit.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh,
you're
he's a
right.
poser.
Yeah. So wait, what am I rolling here?
One sec. You are Caesar. You can roll agility dodge if you would like to dodge it.
What if
Oh,
you just stand there and
absolutely.
take it? Have him burn your feet.
Caesar's...
Oh, that's an option too.
I mean,
Yeah, like
you
what happens?
That would be a willpower discipline check, resistance, which you have.
I do.
Well, actually, that's resistance of your specific resistance is against being convinced, correct?
Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, like,
So no, that would not apply.
it's mental resistance, being stubborn, and not easily swayed.
Yeah, but that would not apply against
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, no, and Caesar's MO is more
No,
trying
he's
to
just convinced that the fire
dodge out of
isn't
the way,
there.
So I'm gonna roll agility dodge, and that is
I don't know,
a
you're actually pretty good at...
Yeah, isn't that like your prime
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
is agility stuff? So
yeah. That is what he does.
What did you end up
agility.
getting?
I'm still sorry. I'm rolling here.
Okay, sorry. I actually haven't rolled his check, so...
All right, I got a just a 9. Oh wow.
Oh! Well, that's fun. Oh, a 9?
I was
Let's
hoping
see
you were
what
gonna do
he
like a
is.
front flip on the table or something.
some cartwheels.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
could
long
spend,
table.
like, 4 plot points to do front flip, maybe. But you might still get hit, depending on how he rolls. This guy actually has... Okay. A special.
Do you make like character sheets for all the characters?
Yeah, generally.
Man.
But he's not very good. You were hit in Fire Flowers Church.
What?
You were hit
Keep
in Fire Flowers Church.
Okay, I
getting
can
hurt in the feet.
Flamethrowers.
I can barely hear you.
Oh,
Your
is that
voice
serious?
is-
Oh! No,
Just
I'm
because
sorry.
you
I'm
didn't hear
covering
it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
there. That should help things.
What?
Okay, so... Oh, fantastic. Oh, and they do wound damage. Wow!
Well then.
That's awful!
I know,
Uh-oh.
right? Gosh.
That's horrifying. Okay.
I think that sounds
Forgot
pretty good for
cortex
you,
hurt
Ditto.
Take 3 wounds. Not stun, but wounds.
Ooh.
All right.
Man.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe you stepped on a gun before and now you're
Now you get shot.
Once
Yeah.
you get shot, you never
Never
Get-
stop.
get hot
yeah.
on the
Duh.
foot.
Which means you are... Let me get you dry. Wait, how much HP do you have? It's double body, so you have 16. So you're about a fifth of the way to dying.
Wait, no, I thought
Wow.
And by the way...
no, it's not double body. Wasn't it body willpower?
Yeah, it's
Is
body
it?
willpower.
Oh. I thought it was double... Okay. Well, in that case, you got 18, which means you're exactly 1/6 of the way to dead.
That's better
Yep.
than 1/5.
That's true.
So now I'm at
And you're
50.
still on fire, by the way.
Okay.
It's your turn.
And you said like the only way to heal was being in a hospital?
Well, there are other checks that can be done. But yeah, basically.
You can find a power mushroom.
Is there a glass of water on the table?
Well, fun fact about that. He has a glass of water. So do several of his minions.
Throw it in his face.
No, I'm on fire. I try and grab
Throw it in his
a
face
glass
anyway.
of water that's not in anybody's hand, but that's sitting on anybody's table, and just toss it on my feet real quick.
Oh man.
Are you aiming for the nearest one, so one of theirs, or just one in general?
The nearest one that's not in anybody's hands. It's
Okay.
like just sitting there, yeah.
Okay, so you are going for one of theirs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm standing on their table, so it's got to be one of theirs.
Okay,
But,
The
okay.
place is gonna be set on fire before I get in.
Cool.
Alright, one sec. Yeah, you're right, it is willpower body. Okay. What was I gonna roll? Right! You need to roll an opposed grapple check. Or, initiative. Roll initiative. Roll a d12.
all right. I mean, I'm not trying to
I
grab
think
it
how to
from.
do initiative.
Well, like, I think it's because someone else might stop you
Yeah.
Oh,
if you don't roll good.
When they see you grasping, they want you to remain on fire. Here we go.
yeah. Okay. I rolled a 9 on the d12.
Well, they rolled a 12, but one is their initiative and one is yours. So you rolled a 9,
Yeah.
25, and their initiative is...
So there's a dude on
22,
fire on the
alright.
table right now. Is anyone in the bar reacting in any way?
I mean, this just happened.
One
like,
round,
This is,
yeah, one round is 3 seconds, so it's been
Okay,
3
okay.
seconds since he's been set on fire.
Okay.
So, yeah, you managed to grab a glass of water.
all right.
One moment. Which one do you grab? You grab one of the minions. Do not grab Russo's.
Good.
And I assume you pour it on your feet.
Yeah.
Roll a put out fire check.
I have...
So, yeah, you managed to put out your feet. They're pretty badly singed. Like, it
Yeah.
hurts to walk.
Yeah.
You can no longer run until you fix this. You're crippled.
Oh my gosh,
No.
we're so done.
Oh, I surely my skills can help compensate for my injured feet to some degree.
Oh,
You'll
well,
climb a
let
wall
me-
with only your hands.
Well, you've got City Calm, mate. City Calm will. Wait, no. One sec. Sure-footed would.
Yeah.
And a lot of your skills are, like, okay, I will let you run if you make, let's see.
I mean, I'm not trying to run right now, but I feel like that shouldn't be completely gone.
If
It
you
should
make
just
a
be
formidable resistance check. Willpower, discipline.
harder. Alright, and I'll roll that when it comes time to,
Yeah.
actually run, yeah. But anyway, I just tossed water on my feet, so I guess it's their turn.
Yep. And Russo kind of guffaws, and
Guffaw!
one of the Koopa whose glass you took stands up on the table and he pushes you.
Okay.
Says, "That was my water, punk!"
He called you punk.
Wow.
To be fair, they did throw fire on his feet.
Yeah, I'll buy you a new one.
Oh, a new water! Thank you. Everyone begins to laugh. But I want that one. That water that you just used. Who's going to replace that? It's irreplaceable.
Oh, I
There's
want
a song about that.
I want my feet not on fire.
We don't
We
want
don't
things in
always
life.
get what we want.
Indeed.
Oh, indeed. Look at the professor over here. Indeed.
Quick-witted is
Is
one
that
of his
in-
stats, by the way.
No.
Oh, go ahead and take a plot point for overconfidence
Sweet.
at this point. How about this? You buy us all drinks.
I'll compensate for the second-degree burns.
Yeah. Shoot.
You got charred skin on our table. What's wrong with you?
I mean, would I know how much it would cost to buy a round of drinks for a group that large?
How much did you end up spending to get in again? Sturge was the one who cost. Wait, no. You had to pay everything, didn't you?
No, Sturge is the one who had to pay everything.
Yeah, I was the
dressed,
only one.
I was
Oh.
dressed nice, so I only paid...
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, you only paid 5.
Yeah.
So you'll have 15 coins left, which is
Yeah.
enough to buy everyone a cheap drink.
How convenient.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, sure.
There you get that! It's on the house, boys! And they begin to order drinks.
Oh.
You're so done.
Not exactly the way I was expecting that to go. I said, I only got so much money. I can buy a round of whatever the cheap.
Cheap
One
drink.
round of drinks.
I can buy a round of Mushweiser. That's all.
Much
That's all I got.
Alright, go ahead and roll, charisma diplomacy.
Oh no, I gotta come up with Mushroom Kingdom alcohol names.
Or charisma influence, rather.
Alright. That is...
Yeah, their
I got,
publicity campaign's all about how I'll make you much wiser.
I mean, I
I
would.
got
I
a
would
13.
A 13! Really? Wow. Okay.
I have those abilities. This is actually...
Oh, you rolled quite well, though. Your charisma's 8, right?
Yeah, my charisma's... No, my charisma is 10. No, my charisma... Oh, shoot, I messed up. I mixed my willpower and charisma. Okay, sorry, yeah, my charisma's 8, so I got a...
Much wiser.
Only 11.
Okay.
That's still a
And
good
your
roll, yeah.
influence is 4?
Yeah, I rolled a 4 on my D4, which is huge.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Let's see. Alright. He looks you over and he says, "Yeah, alright. Sit down." And they order all Mushweisers.
Hooray.
Happy end.
And now he's one of them. That was
Yeah.
initiation.
Thanks,
I am
buddy.
not one of them. I am still mostly a hostage, but
Wait,
they're not as pissed anymore, hopefully.
I'm like tempted to approach them just to like stir things up, but I'm
So
looking for the
just then,
basement.
Raocow walks in.
What do I see when I walk in? Do I see anything
Well,
regarding any
no,
of my...
go ahead and roll perception, alertness, perception, sense, which I know you have.
Mm-hmm.
Sense odor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got 9.
Did you re-roll?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you can smell that something has definitely been burning here, but you're not quite sure. You think it might have been a mushroom, maybe a mushroom steak got burnt or something.
Okay.
Oh, I get it, because
Oh,
he's
man.
a toad. I'm really easily immune.
And I don't see anyone per se? Like any of my partners?
No, you're blind. No,
Okay.
you see nobody. No,
Okay.
you see some hubbub has been going on and it's dying down. Everyone's kind of like, gasping for breath, like,
Guffaw!
Okay, well, I mean, it
Meanwhile,
does
there's
smell kind of weird, and
there's
it
a
does smell
group
like
in the
burning, so,
corner. There's a
I'm
group in the
little
corner, very visibly laughing.
And that, like, I can sense that the odor comes from over there.
No, you just can sense there's an odor.
Intimidate them
Okay.
with
I
your
mean-
size.
If the first thing he's doing is looking
But
around,
you can hear them guffawing across the...
Guffaw.
Oh, yeah, like, basically I start to make my way in, and just kind of, like, looking here and there, and I, more or less subconsciously, I would be going towards the very strong odor of burnt.
Mushroom cap. Stem.
Well, unless you spend
Whatever.
2 plot points, you don't really know where it's coming from. It's just in the air.
That's not really worth it, in which case...
Yeah.
I make my way in, I try to look for my buddies. If I can't find anything, he'd sit over by the bar.
Okay. So you sit over by the bar.
I mean,
The
isn't
bartender
Jakey
walks
Boy
up to you.
just sitting at a table somewhere?
Oh, roll alertness. Well, Jakey Boy is sitting in the audience.
yeah.
Oh, right.
So meanwhile, Jakey Boy...
Woo woo. You know what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm doing.
The lights begin to go down around your area, and an announcer comes out. And he says, "Are you all ready for Booze Gone Wild?"
Yeah! I yell.
I think Jakey Boy has secret feelings for Belina.
No, shh, it's okay.
It just subconsciously shows up like this.
Well, so then there's a bunch of flashing lights, and then a bunch of booze pop out. And I start doing little
It's
twirls.
a shame I have very, intense seizures from flashing lights.
Do they have tassels?
Yes, they have tassels.
Oh my god.
They have gone wild,
Boo tassels.
So yeah, Booze Gone Wild, they begin dancing. And everyone's
Yeah.
going nuts. People are tossing coins up onto the stage.
Oh, I'm broke, dang it. Can't contribute to the good cause.
I walk over really quickly and give all of my coins to Jakey Boy. Save for 5 of them. I keep 5 of them.
You're
Oh.
on the other
Actually
side of the
that.
bar, aren't you?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, you're about to talk to the bartender.
I
Which
was
is where
trying to be
Raocow
nice,
is
but
about to
You,
talk to the
you
bartender.
could try and throw the coins to me, I guess. I
So,
don't know.
Raocow.
Maybe I'll notice them.
So, Belina, you're talking to the bartender. What about?
I'll tell him, hey, well, actually, I have no idea.
So remember, we're looking for the basement because we want to speak to the representative of the thing of janitors.
I think I might have to go covert with this. Let me message you, Horikawa.
Oh, okay.
So can I try and, look for coins on the ground that people just mistakenly, dropped?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me alertness, perception,
Yes.
sight, or
right.
search, if you have either of those.
I do not. So I rolled an 11.
Alright, you can see some coins, like 3 or 4 coins, lying on the ground.
Okay. How far are they away from me?
Oh, they're pretty close.
I would try and get it, but my sneaking covert skills would cause me to just fly onto the stage and cause a havoc.
Yeah, you would have to roll an agility covert sleight of hand if you had sleight of hand.
Yeah. Oh wait, I have covert. I mean, no, it's not worth it.
Okay.
So you just see them and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Sending me.
I just know it's there for future reference.
Okay. This part I can probably do without going covert. Horika, I'm gonna walk up to the, bartender, be like, okay, I'm looking for the basement.
Why?
Okay, now I might have to... Okay, I'm sorry.
Wow.
We get a brief glimpse of this riveting conversation.
Okay.
Look, I have some friends of mine that I want to kill, so I gotta do it in your basement.
So I got this blog where I visit the basement of bars.
And review, like, their living conditions. It's called Booze and the Bars.
Boo bar basements.
Dang it, I was gonna say that. It is literally coming out of my mouth.
Luina's Basement Blues.
Okay. Actually, I think I could say that out loud. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll be like, it's urgent. If you know what's good for you, you'll tell me where it is.
Roll your charisma intimidation.
Okay. Which one did you say we could re-roll?
The skill.
The skill one.
Please. I got a 9.
Oh, he got a 10. And he kind of laughs at you. Like, ha! You're funny. What are you having?
Alright, now, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the coins. I've changed my mind.
Okay. Roll your agility covert.
Okay.
Sleight of hand if you have
You're
it.
going to go up.
Okay, I got a 10.
1 plot point would do it.
I do.
Well, actually, wait a sec.
No hesitation.
No, you're fine. You don't need to spend a plot point.
So wait, do I have 4 coins now? Or 3 or 4?
Yeah, 3 or 4 coins.
3 or 4 coins.
5! You have 4 coins.
Yes!
So, Ralco, roll me an alertness perception check. Hearing.
What? Alertness perception?
Hearing, yep.
7.
Okay. Ralco, you hear basically you hear the bartender as you approach him say, I'm not risking my life, to a boo that you recognize.
Okay.
That is Bulina.
So yeah, I recognize that it's Valina.
Yep.
So yeah, as I see her, I'm all happy, I'm funny mates, and I approach the two, I guess. So I say, hey Valina, sorry I was so late, I just got held up there, but I'm here now.
That's great. Do you think you can do me a favor?
Sure, well, what is it?
I hand him all of my coins, save for 5. Can you take these over to Jakey Boy? He's looking for some coins, and I feel kind of bad.
Are you aware of that? Like, for real?
Yeah.
Like,
No, you're not aware of that.
Yeah.
I shouted that through
the building. I can infer that, because, like, I see Jakey
No.
Boy, like, sitting over there.
One, you don't know that he spent more money.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't know that we had to spend any money, I don't think.
Still, like, it'd be
Yeah,
nice.
you went in through the back. No, that's too
Guys,
bad.
it's fine. I have 4 coins. It's great.
Like, okay, I've seen everybody there, right? Like, I've seen, Jakey Boy, I've seen...
You've seen Jakey Boy. You haven't really seen Caesar. You've now seen Rescow.
Okay, so instead of handing Rescow the money, I'll ask the bartender, give me 2 of your best drinks, and while he's getting those, I'll look at Rescow and be like, here, 1 for you, and can you take 1 over to Jakey Boy?
Sure, where is he?
I saw him near the
Now remember, Rescow, you did hear the bartender say, I'm not risking my life.
I know. Priorities here. Where do you know where Jakey Boy is?
I saw him near the stage, but he can't be that hard to find.
Stage, oh, okay. And as he's just kind of like stepping out, he just looks back behind him. He's like, oh, and what's this about? Risking your life there? Is there any trouble, or?
No, he just said he wasn't risking his life to, like, give these drinks over to that gang over there, or, like, some shady-looking guy.
Roll charisma perception.
Okay.
Sense motive if you have it. And Bulina, roll charisma influence deception if you have it. If you don't.
6. Actually, I need to re-roll a thing, so...
I got 8.
Oh, I got 10, actually.
No.
Well, one sec, Rescow. You do have relevant problems.
What?
Your complications.
You have gullible 2, which means your total is 8 to Bulina's...
Also 8.
Okay. Defender wins.
What?
So, Raucow, you know that she's lying.
So, no, so I just kind of, I don't freeze in place, but I just don't move from where I am. I just, like, keep looking at her. So just a sort of way of, only assuming nothing happens in 1 or 2 seconds, I'm like, can you repeat that? I think I didn't hear you well.
The bartender then comes in and he says, oh, nothing. She was just leaving.
Oh. 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 Okay. I'll be like, yeah! And I take both of the drinks, I chug one down, and I bring it over to Jakey Boy.
The drink was poisoned. Oh.
So you take the one that was going to be Rescow's and drink it yourself.
I paid for it.
So basically you stormed out of there.
Not storm, just be like,
Well, let
yeah.
me rephrase that. You left me there with the barman.
Oh. I didn't think this through.
And so the barman turns to you, Rescow, and says,
Yeah, because I'd be leaning back against the counter, and I'd be like, "Is there any problem here, buddy?"
oh, no.